Hi everybody, and welcome to Intro to Fashion FDM100. My name is Kyla Benson and I will be your instructor throughout this very fast-paced intersession course. With that said, I want to talk to you about how fast-paced this class is, and I want to make sure you all are aware of it and are committed to staying on track. Because if not, you may want to rethink it and take this class another semester. This class is 3 units. We have, usually in the 16-week semester, we meet for 3 hours for lecture. With intersession, we're meeting only 4 weeks, which means to get our 3 hours for 16 weeks, we're going to meet 4 days a week for 4 weeks. That equals 16. So each 4 days, we should be meeting for 3 hours. Then for homework, you're supposed to be doing 6 hours of reading, writing, homework for every 3 hours of lecture. So that means every day we meet, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, each day we'll be doing lecture for 3 hours, and then you will be doing 6 hours of homework on your own. So that's a 9-hour day. They're going to be doing 4 times a week for 4 weeks, just so we're clear. So if that's a little too fast-paced for you, I definitely recommend taking this class spring semester. But if you're ready for the ride and you love fashion and you have a hunger to learn, then let's get to it. Okay, so that's my lecture of how fast-paced this course is, so I don't want you to be surprised. Now I can start talking about something else. I want to just give you a little tour of Canvas and how our class is set up. With that said, this is my first semester of teaching Intro to Fashion online in Canvas. I previously taught it online in Blackboard, so I've had to transfer everything. So you might find a funny thing here or there. If you take a test and you notice a question was graded wrong, don't hesitate. Let me know. That could easily be just a user error from the transfer. Little things like that. Please let me know. Okay, how to let me know, how to contact me. I actually think the best way to contact me, especially things that are going wrong in the class, because you're probably not the only person that's happening to, would be on our discussion board. I'm going to go and click that. You'll see we have pinned discussions, general course questions. This is supposed to be like raising your hand in class and asking a question. So if you click here, you can say reply and be like, hey, did anyone else notice that question number 1 on our quiz graded it wrong? Or does anyone else understand those instructions and it make any sense? I don't know, whatever it is, because it is so fast paced. Another student might see that and they might know the right answer, they might know how to fix it, they might be able to answer it before me. So anyway, so this is a good way for us to communicate. And then that way I can give you an answer here, or maybe somebody, if you know the answer, you can reply, but I'll reply here, and then that way when another student has a similar issue, they might see the answer here, and then they don't have to email me separately, or they can get their answer right away. They don't have to send an email and wait 24 hours. So this is a really good way to communicate. I love it. I feel like it just makes things a little bit quicker and easier. It's better communication for the whole class. So do not be shy. Go to discussions, general course questions. Take advantage of this tool. I love it. If you have something more personal, you don't need the whole class hearing about, you can contact me directly by going over here to your inbox and shoot me an email. It's awesome. I get it actually on my phone. I get it in my email desktop when I'm on my computer, and I get it when I'm in Canvas. So it's a great way to communicate with me to get a quick answer as well. Usually it does take me still about a day to get back to you. I'll try my best, but yeah, that's the second way to communicate with me as well. So if you haven't already, you'll probably want to do a tutorial of Canvas. I know under the first module, there's some links that can take you where the school set up a little tutorial for you. You want to get familiar with Canvas. It's actually great once you get familiar with it. It's pretty user-friendly. So I set up on my dashboard just the current classes I'm teaching. So FDM100, that's your class. I'm going to click it to get back in. Yeah, course info, that's what I'm talking about. So go over course info. It does have a little bit about our course, has our syllabus. Once you hit next, it does a nice tour of Canvas. This is our distance education department put together for you. Here's instructor contact information. This is really important, actually, and this is one of your first blogs assignments to get like 10 points, is that you do need to set up a profile picture, because we're going to be communicating a lot online, and it's just more memorable to have some kind of picture. It can be your face. It can be your dog's face. It can be anything. I don't really care, but some kind of image that represents you. I think a profile picture is nice. I used one for me, but you can do whatever you want. A lot of students I found do enjoy using the app. They said it's easier to upload pictures that way. They just get more direct communication, messages quicker, so it's kind of nice. But you'll want to do the work on the computer because you'll have to be typing, things like that. So these are nice videos I do recommend going over on your own time. Okay, here again is the general course questions link. You can always find this in our discussions. Okay, let's just Okay, so actually I'm going to hop out of here. I'm going to go back to home. I'm going to let you guys do course info on your own time. So we're going to meet 4 days a week, and each day we're going to do one module. Monday is a holiday for our first week, so we'll be meeting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Going forward for the next 3 weeks, we'll be meeting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So for our first week, we'll do Module 1 on Tuesday. You can click Module 1, and it takes you to the instructions. This is due Tuesday before midnight, so you need to get it all done on Tuesday. You'll read from our book, and I found that you can rent our book for 90 days, and it's only about $4. So if you can't afford it, you definitely need to rent it, share it with someone, I don't know. But read Chapter 1, take the Chapter 1 quiz. The good news about my quizzes is that I let you take them more than once. I really feel like they're not really a test to see how much information you know. I think it's more of a learning tool to help you learn information and to reflect. So when you read something, it's kind of fun to take a quiz. Like, did I understand the information properly? And it'll show you, yeah, you understood this part, but not this part. So then you can look at the part you didn't understand and kind of think it over, look back in your book, and then take the quiz again. I just feel like it's such great learning, and I feel like I always, when I find things that I didn't learn the first time, the answers I got wrong, when I go back and think about it, I learn it so much better, like on a deeper level. So it's really, these quizzes are a tool to help you retain the information and thoroughly understand it. So they're not for you to be stressed out about your grade, because just take them over and over until you get 100%. You have that opportunity to really get an A on the quizzes. There is a PowerPoint from the textbook too that kind of highlights the key information. I put it there. It's not mandatory. You don't have to download and read it. It's more mandatory to read the entire chapter. Once you read Chapter 1, you're going to participate in our discussion board. You can click this link and post a thread. There's instructions on how to reply. In this class, you will have to reply to 2 students' other posts. I don't want the replies to be just random. Read the instructions. Usually I give you guidance on how to reply. Maybe you find something in common with someone else, or if we're talking about a particular subject, maybe you add to another student's, blog post in a specific way. So I will take off points if you just reply to someone like, oh, looks cool. Like it's supposed to be a little bit more thoughtful, more of a conversation. So be sure you're reading the instructions so you can get all those discussion points. And then each module, we do have an assignment, and here you can click this one to read that assignment as well. So to go through this, you really only need to be on the introduction instructions page to do all the work. All the links are here, but you do have the option to hit next. And what next is going to do, it's going to take me to the quiz probably. Let's find out. Oh no, it took us to our introduction discussion. So this link was also on the previous page. But here's more information about the discussion. You're going to read it through, answer these questions, and comment on 2 other students by finding something you have something in common with and write about that. To do this, you just hit reply to participate. When you're done, you can hit next. This will take us to our first assignment. You can read the instructions here. We'll hit next again once you're done. And then here's the quiz. Hit next. And that's it for Module 1, just those 3 things. It's due Tuesday night before midnight. So again, to navigate on Canvas, you can go home and you can click Module 1 to be brought back there, or you can go straight to modules. Okay, and you can scroll down here. Here's Module 1. So this was that introduction page that had the links to our 3 activities we're doing. This is the discussion, assignment, quiz. So this is just another way to navigate. I don't know which way you like better, but you have both those options as well. I also left these links live too, so you can always go straight to quizzes if you like, straight to assignments, straight to discussions, or just rely on the modules link to take you through, and it will automatically take you through it all. I think the easiest way to stay on top of this class is on Module 1, click the instruction page, and you get to read what we're doing, and there's links of where to do it. And that's it. The other easy way to stay on top of this class is turn in everything when it's due. This is a very fast-paced class. I think I mentioned that earlier. And, you know, we're preparing you to go work in the apparel industry, and the apparel industry is all about deadlines. You know, you need to get product ready in stores before Black Friday. You need to get ready before back to school. You need to get your swimsuits out before spring break. So for designers, you have to follow timelines and deadlines. And the whole company is broken down by these deadlines. So one person misses a deadline, that screws it up for the whole company. And you could miss, you know, Black Friday. You can miss spring break. You can miss all kinds of things. And what was the point of doing all that work if nobody's going to buy your product because you delivered it too late? So it is a fast-paced industry. This is a fast-paced class. Deadlines matter. So don't wait till 10 o'clock at night to start something, and then you don't get to turn in until 2 in the morning. It won't take. And the assignments will disappear after the due date. So you only have access to them before the due date. Midnight, it's gone. It won't even let you turn it in if you want to. So fair warning, time manage, be prepared. I'm going to be very upfront with you. I am putting modules 1 through 4 up live today. Today's Saturday. So you can work on it Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can get a head start on them. You can turn in all the work for modules 1 through 4 ahead of time. But module 1 is due Tuesday. Module 2 is due Wednesday. Module 3 is due Thursday. Module 4 is due Friday. On Saturday next week, I will let modules 5, 6, 7, and 8 all be live as well. So if you want to get a head start and work on them over the weekend because you think you have a busy week coming up, that's an option too. But module 6 will be due Monday. Module 7 will be due Tuesday. 8 Wednesday, 9. Did I skip one? Anyways. Okay. So let's see here. So that's basically how to get around. Trying to think what else. Oh, grades. People tend to enjoy the grades. You can click and see your grades here as well, what you're getting graded on. If you slide the bar over to the right, you'll want to know what your total grade is because your grades are weighted. If we go back to assignments, here you can see how I grade. So the discussion is a total of 5% of your grade. All of our assignments are a total of 15%. Quizzes are a total of 10%. Your midterm is 20%. We have a big industry career report due at the end of the semester. That's 10% of your grade. We have a design forecasting report that we'll be working on next week, which is 20% of your grade. And then our finals also 20%. So that's how the grades are going to be broken down. Right now, because only modules 1 through 4 are live, that's all you can see. But again, next Saturday, you'll be able to see up to modules 8 as well. Okay, well, that's the end of this tour. Hope you enjoyed this welcome video. I hope it didn't scare you too much because this is a really fun class and there's a lot of interesting things to learn about this industry. Makes for a great career. So I'm looking forward to a wonderful semester. Goodbye.